So my friends, this is Steve with Real Progressives, and it's one day away from the amazing coronation that we have been fighting for, I don't know, what, years, right? You've known this day was coming for a long time. You've known for a very long time this day was coming. And here it comes. Fast as a shark. Fast as a shark, my friends. And, you know, as much as I talk about war, and as much as I worry about Clinton or Trump getting us into war, folks, I am flat out petrified of the economics these two people are putting forward. But they're not the ones that I'm as worried about. I'm really petrified about your ignorance of economics. Not you in particular, so nobody gets sensitive on me, please. But you, proverbial you, America. The American people are ignorant about economics. And it's got me frightened beyond words. I saw a meme earlier today. And that meme I put up a few minutes ago. If you guys scroll through on our page, you'll see it. 27,000 people liked this meme that said, hey, we're so strapped in debt, how are we able to afford to put, give money for this and do money for that? They're asking the wrong question, aren't they? 4,000 comments. 4,000 comments, friends. Do you realize how many people have no understanding of basic economics? They have no understanding of it, yet they will talk bold and proud about the Federal Reserve when they don't even understand the Federal Reserve's function. They don't even understand what it does. They don't understand that Congress is the one that writes bills which put money into circulation. They are the ones that write the bills that spend the money. The Federal Reserve is basically a banking institution that you can hate all day long, but they handle monetary policy. They do not handle writing bills. Folks, this is the most frightening part of what you're about to experience. It's not that Hillary is such an awful person, she is. It's not that she's so bad at economics, she is. It's not just that she's a warmonger and all these other things, she is. It's that the American people are too dumb and uneducated to be able to debunk it and actually fight against it. Ask yourself this question. If Hillary talks about reducing the deficit, how many fools are going to think that's a good thing? Just you don't even have to answer me, folks. Just think about it in your head. How many buffoons are going to think that that is somehow or another a good thing? How many people are going to think when they talk about having to reduce the debt and they show that debt clock winding up, how many of them do you think are worried sick about their grandkids taking on this debt? How many of them do you believe will thus go along with Clinton and sidle up to her because they're too dumb or ignorant or whatever you want to say, stubborn to learn, and therefore will kill our country with stupidity? I've attached every link that you would need. There's many more, but there's enough links in this thread up above that you will know enough about economics. Just reading them. You don't need to buy any fancy books. You don't need to spend a fortune in MBA. I got an MBA. I had to unlearn it. Folks, we are monetarily sovereign. The Federal Reserve has its charter based on Congress. Congress writes a bill, it spends the money, and it pays interest on that money. And guess what that does? That expands the economy. It's not coming from your tax dollars, because what happens? Taxes don't fund spending. You want me to not talk about taxes not funding spending? I'm sorry, I can't be stupid. I can't revert to stupid. I'm awake. And I want you to be awake too. Y'all talk about being woke as fuck. Talk about being awake, wide awake. Well, be wide awake. Stop buying the lie about our debt and deficits. And when I see those memes, when I see 27,000 people liking a picture that completely would stifle and destroy progress. When you see that and you can't give an answer for the hope that lies within, and you can't educate those people, that should tell you, you ask, what do I do now? You got your marching orders right there, folks. You want to see horrible times? Stare them in the eye, because ignorance on this subject is going to hurt your kids for real. Not the fake kind of shit about passing debt down to them. I'm talking about the real kind of stuff where all of a sudden they find the way to privatize Social Security because you don't know any better. And you can't explain it, and you can't fight it, and you are left impotent to disseminate any kind of information that would otherwise debunk it. And that's some serious shit, my friends. That's some hardcore shit. I give you guys enough information to choke a donkey. Every day I put these things out there. Those links, they're not hard to understand links, folks. I picked the ones that would help you understand it. If you don't understand something, write a note, ask me. I promise you, my goal is not any one thing. It is to save our nation from stupid people doing stupid things, winning stupid prizes that take us down a path that will destroy the environment, that will destroy our education system, that will destroy our basic safety nets within this nation. That's it. I have no other dog in the fight. I don't care about the politics behind it. I'm telling you facts. This is neither Republican nor Democrat. This is simply truth and facts, and I'm trying to give you a master's degree education on a shoestring budget. I'm trying to give you guys information to change the nation. Will you step up and take it? Will you? Will you put your kids ahead of your feels and your lack of desire to read? Because I'm telling you right now, folks, we are up against a zombie nation full of Austrian Paulbots, full of people that don't know shit from Shinola, who still think we're on the damn gold standard, who still believe we're on a petrodollar, who still believe all manner of bullshit. And that bullshit is going to decimate your kids. I mean, decimate them. You think I'm messing with you? I'm not messing with you. I care more about our country and more about our kids than I could ever tell you. We are a monetarily sovereign nation. We are a monetarily sovereign nation. Japan is a monetarily sovereign nation. Canada is a monetarily sovereign nation. China is a monetarily sovereign nation. Hell, England is a monetarily sovereign nation. You guys let these debt hawks and these deficit hawks destroy us. Look in the mirror when you wonder why shit's going all wrong. You've been given the tools, folks. Use them. I'd wish you good luck, but I don't know if you'd know what to do with it. We need people to step up and learn this stuff to save us from certain destruction. I am dead serious. There's not an ounce of joke in my voice today. I don't have a single joke to tell you. When I saw 27,000 people like a stupid meme, that sent me to the freaking, I'm ready to go full Italian stallion, First Blood, Rambo. I'm coming for you, Murdoch. I'm coming for you. That's how angry I was. When you see stupid people talking about debt and deficits, and they're sitting there ready to just destroy the nation with that. Now, they're not stupid. They're just ignorant, most of them. But some of them are smart enough and do know it, and they still resist the knowledge. How can we save our nation and do all these wonderful progressive things? Like, I don't know, Medicare for all. What do you think, you're going to tax your way to Medicare for all? For real? Folks, taxes don't fund spending. Taxes go down the drain. They shred your dollars. Here's the diagram. Here's the paper shredder. You're putting your dollar in the paper shredder. That's what a tax does. It gives value to your dollar. Nothing more. That's it. It gives value to your dollar. It drives currency. It is the way the U.S. government maintains the dollar so that it doesn't go into some bizarro world currency war where we're suddenly devaluing our currency. You know, the Austrian bullshit? That's what happens when you take away the monopoly power of the dollar and you stop taxing in it. All of a sudden, the Bitcoin freaks and the friggin' chicken neck barterers have destroyed the economy in one fell swoop. They think it sounds good. It's like a lot of bad ideas. They sound good until you dig past the nonsense. That's the problem with these things. They make sense to you because you're thinking like your own household budget. You're not thinking as though you're the one that creates the dollar. You understand the difference? You cannot create the dollar. So what are we doing? What are we going to do? Are you going to take the time to read? Are you going to take the time to learn? Or are you going to let 27,000 people like a stupid meme and then still have the right to vote? God, these people are going to vote probably. Imagine the kinds of things that will happen out of ignorance. I'm not joking. I wish I was joking. This is the stuff that keeps me up at night. The links are there. Read them. Do your civic duty so we can debunk this stuff. Because they want to grow the wealth gap, folks. The powers that be want to grow the wealth gap. And they will keep you fighting as if the debt and deficit are real big deals. While they make you do their dirty work. There's nothing noble about this, folks. They are destroying the 99% with these myths. And they're using the 99% to perpetuate it. There's no jokes to be told today. No jokes. This is serious stuff. This is the most serious stuff. With that, I'm Steve Grumbine with Real Progressives. And I hope to goodness you guys take the time to learn economics. Have a great day.